Morning. Get a mic check. Let's get a mic check. 1, 2. Mic check. 1, 2. Mic check. 1, 2. Did I catch the short? No. Somehow it stopped me into small profit. Did I? What happened to the stop there? Doodle 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 doodle. Oh, the stop was moved down a little bit too quickly. Okay. Son of a biscuit eating business owner. Look at that. Look at all of the sell signals all the way down. Did you guys catch all of these, right? And then look, they negate this big bubble, right? He buys 134 and they smack him. Sell, all the way down. And then it just sweeps, right? And you made a fortune all the way down. But you have to catch all of them. Oh, that's beautiful. Let's go, Favre. I guess the cameras are backwards. That's weird. I don't think we've ever set them to be backwards. Oops, sorry. I was trying to turn the little camera thing on. Just a steady drift down off of that all-time high there. Still looks good on the daily, right? Just we're got a slight pullback going here. So what I'm watching on the 4-hour chart is 6762. It's very simple. Okay, we either go to 6818 on the 2-hour, 1 hour, or on the 4-hour 6762. It's very simple. Okay, so now we're fractal down on the 15, fractal down 15. And we're looking at 6818. Okay, or 6736. Okay, but on the 4-hour it's 6762 is the first stop that I'm watching here, and then this little island. That's the 4-hour daily, still intact, perfectly upwards. A revisit of 9625 would be something unique. Plausible. That's funny. Just staring at something. We need to open the camera hub because that's my belly. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. All right. So, well, that was my plan, right? 6762 or 6818. Here, let me see. Oh, is it working? I had to completely shut it down because I don't know what C is. I don't know. Is that? Oh, that's the new setting. Good. And then let's just get some lights rolling. Roll it. What? All right. So now, if I'm going to take a long, okay, I would need um I would need a higher high, higher low, and then and then our sequence. We do have a snake bite at 81.25 on the 5. Perfect. Do 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 do. Here we go. All right. So now we are narrow range, right? Let's go back to the basics here. Let's get busy, people. All right. So we need 11 and a quarter to be outside the narrowest range of the last 7 trading days. Until then, we're going to use the Keltner channels on 2-minute chart, which are shown here. Hearsay, Your Honor. Let me look at something. This may be easier to see. Hold on. I think. Okay, watch this. Let's do this. Let's do this. There we go. This is going to be a lot easier to see. There we go. Okay. Okay, people. That is a lot easier to see. Hugged my stop too tightly. Otherwise, I would have got full potential. My target was the Wappleton. Wappleton kind of the Wappleton kind. Mm-hmm, 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 mm-hmm. All right, so 62, right? Let's see if we got some Mancini's out. We should. Adam Mancini 4 on Twitter. 0 to do, but wait for Morn dip. 67.65 first down, then 57.45. Watch for traps of overnight low. Theme lately of overnight squeeze. Morning dip. All targets hit overnight. 67.45 was the long zone back test pointed yesterday. Targets were 65, 71, 76, 82. It's pretty good. All right, I got V pocket 83.75. That's high and tight. All of the VPOCs have been high and tight the past 3 days so far. And go Packers. It's um it's time for us to turn up the juice because tying with the Packers and losing to the Cardinals. Come on, what are we doing here? Playing grab ass? Trump's unfit for office. Hashtag Trump's unfit for office. Oh yeah. Politics. Richard Gere. What? Kevin, it's a good morning to you from Bend, Oregon. Na 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 na. All right, so now, you have to ask yourself if you're about to think you're about to just pull off the best short you've ever seen. Ask yourself this question. Hold on. It, I was going to say something serious, but now I'm just going to be silly. No, seriously, is this a continuation? Okay, or not? Right. And the reason I was zooming out as I was laughing is because it really we really do have a great chance of just like Mancini has a 65. Okay, first down, right? So if he's short, he's actually he has a sell bias, right? If you just read what he's saying, um, is this a continuation, right? But if it's a continuation, where's the draw? So if ask yourself this question: if this is a continuation lower, where's the bluff? Is the bluff right here? Okay, is the bluff up here, or it came back to VWAP and then sold? They got this. So is this a sweep of the leg? Right. Let's review sweep of the leg. Sprolic, copy. I don't know if I want to watch that video, sir. That might make me mad. Unless it's a meme. We're at VAL. Value is high and tight. Look at this. We have a perfect P shape profile. Oh, all the way out here. Look at that. Wow. Interesting. I may have to watch that here in a minute. I'll put it up on my phone. I think I've heard it. Look at how perfect the leg sweep is. Oh yeah. I'll watch it here in a minute. All right, we're at VAL, right? So what do they do with it? What do they do with the VAL? Oh, gotta find a better place for this mic's boom. Yeah, October 3rd, everybody. It's a nice little sequence there. Where's the volume? Where's the bubbles? Where's Michael Bublé? Michael Bublé? Trump is unfit for office. I don't even click on shit like that. Like the what's happening. That is a beautiful sweep of the leg. Look at that. Look. Looking good. Right. Now, here's the deal. Is there non-farm payroll? Let's see. Let me refresh. Oh boy, folks. It's still scheduled. Everybody, please, for the love of money, look. I don't care if you're in a prop firm. I don't care if you're in a sim. I don't care what you're doing. Close whatever you're in. I don't care if you think you're going to be right. I don't care if you know what it's going to do. Listen to me. You have no clue what's about to happen. Do you realize that there's a conspiracy theory saying that they shut this down because they can't report these numbers because they're so fucking bad that it will destroy the economy instantly? Okay. But here's the deal. Does the market go to all-time highs when they announce that? Right? This is a Kansas City shuffle that not many people are familiar with, right? So everybody needs to be careful. I've given my warning. You all are adults, all over the age of 18. Okay? This is no joke as to what's about to happen on a government shutdown in 4 minutes and 20 seconds. Smoke it up. Because either the number comes out and it's good, bad, whatever, da, 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 and it just trades normally, right? Which you're not supposed to be in the trade anyway. You can't, in most prop firms, you can't be in the trade anyway, 2 minutes before, 2 minutes after. Okay. Or they delay it and then everybody scratches their head going, what? Right. So then, three things can happen. It goes up, goes down. Okay. Or the market makers make a fortune because it just goes sideways because everybody's stuck. Right. I need some agua. No trades for me, folks. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait. Is as juicy as this looks. Right, right. But Brandon, what if it isn't? I'm not saying it is, and I'm not saying it isn't. What if it isn't? So we shouldn't be in this trade. No one should be in a trade anyway, right? Like because nobody in here has the statistical relevance that says they should be in a trade right before this type of situation happens, right? And now, what I mean by this type of situation, not just non-farm payrolls, whether you get it right up or down, okay, but the looming delay, right? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh no, no. After it calms back down, goes back to normal. Hey, everything's good. Everything's Gucci. Everything's gravy, right? I do believe it will be delayed because it is not the Fed. Everything but Fed numbers. Everything but Fed numbers will be delayed. The Fed doesn't work for the Fed isn't the government. Just so everyone knows, the Fed is a central bank. Okay, and they're hired by all the other banks around the world to do the service that they do. You guys know this, right? That's why Powell is more powerful than Adlib, Adlibian, Adlibratarian. Ah, that was a good one. Did that make the light any better on the background? It did, didn't it? Um, I can go down. We're the only stream where we mess with our lights and our freaking mics while we're. I don't know. This is the unique stream, folks. Here's the deal. Settle in. There's no reason to go anywhere. I think they test 65 because we can't go long, right? Because look at if we just look at these just these two beautiful specimens of charts, Russia, right? Both of them say down. Oh, sorry, longs. Sorry. Now on the longer term, come on, it's a no brains. Long, long, long from yonder, right? 15, and that's the same one as we just put in the chart here. Okay, we call this fractal down. We call this the chop zone. That means you must be a 300 level or greater trader. Meaning, after you have found your 100 level, okay, you have figured out how to improve on your 100 level trade. Therefore, would make you a 200 level trader with consistency. All right. Now, yesterday, the day before, let's peep game. The the yesterday's high keeps coming into play against, right? So let's find it here. It just turned into a tiny little thing. Or do I not have it on here? Do I not have it on this chart? I think let me turn it on. I want to look at this as well. Okay, prior day open, high low close. Okay, here we go. Okay, so it shows in the triangles, big red and green triangles. All right, so now let's take a look. See, let it load here because there's a lot of data on this chart. Tons of data on this chart. And do you guys when you look at it, what does your eye draw to? Right now, it looks like the number was delayed, folks. Oh man, folks. Oh no. So you what happens is it looks like they mess with yesterday's high again and again and again and again and again and again and again. So when do they stop doing it? Right. And then look, they draw on yesterday's low. When I say yesterday, I mean the previous day of whatever we're talking about, right? They draw on it here, they draw on it here. They run. Don't even get anywhere near a halfway back here. All right, so now what? We just go back to think about this. There's no data. Listen, there's no data saying it does that the employment situation isn't getting better, right? And so if we couple that, follow me for just a second. If we couple that with inflation, aka i.e. e.g. new all-time highs. It's i.e. right? In example. This angle's not bad. What do you guys think about this angle of the dangle here? Is it terrible? What about this Packers hat? Good, 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 good. I mean, I can move the camera up a little bit if you want me to. And then we have the Neo on the left. I don't know if we've framed that one yet. Oh, 7375 is the Trappleton. I want to point something else out. If when we go back to the 2 minute chart here, take a look at this. Look at this. VWAP, bubble, dip, rip, stop at the bubble, stop at the VWAP, dip. Hey, look, I got a different outfit on. Hey, how you doing under there? I'm so glad that was not. Oh my God, Elijah. Let's sit down for a minute, brother. Woo! That was the best angle of the dangle ever. Let's go. Here's the deal. Oh, there's a lot of firms that have the numbers, right? Don't think that people don't have the numbers. Um, they come up with them their own way to legally trade them. 24 minutes to my favorite time of the morning. And I got one ready to roll with it. Ready to roll. I got my rally cap on. I don't care which way it rallies. It just needs to rally into my bank account here. Okay, so it's angled this way. So it's seeing really far over here. Can you turn it this way? Wow, that's so weird. Oh, that's that camera. Let's go. I was like, why? How is that camera? No, no, you're good. Don't listen to me. Anyone short? It's beautiful. The sweep of the leg would have been beautiful, right? And so let's remember that when we're narrow range, the three rules are very simple. Now here's something cool that we might add into a fourth rule, but let's talk about it here for just a minute. Uh, Rule number one: when we're inside narrow range, okay, that a signal on lower Keltner may be a sign of reversal, plausible sign of reversal. Rule number two: sweep the leg. Rule number three: what happened? What happened to what was that? It took away the red filter, Elijah. That is so weird that my eyes can see that so clearly. Friday, I want everyone to be done by lunchtime. No more naffing. Oh, whoa! There's whoa! Lock in. There's over 1,000 contracts, 1,200 contracts offered at 73s. Whoa! Whoa! Let's see what they do with them. Right? Does it go up? Clip them. He owns them. Right? He owns them to the sell side. Okay, and then it drops like a hammer because now he's the inventory. Remember, inventory to the sell side, right? Just because we're going down doesn't mean right. Come on, let's just pay attention here. How are they getting up there? What are they doing here? What is this trap, right? Or they're gonna, or is he gonna own it? He's gonna own the inventory as well. On the downside, I'm trying to figure out how he could capitalize if this goes upwards, right? I'm trying to think. You guys got to think about that. What would be the trap if this guy's got an open order to sell 1,200 contracts at 73s? Here, I'll show you. You can see it. Watch this. If you pull up this thing on NinjaTrader, see this? Look at this. That is called order flow market depth map. Standard. If you have the order flow package. Giggity. So there's a massive order. It's not getting filled. Is he trying to push it, right? And so I'm trying to think of all the different ways that he could be making money if it goes up. His target from 6,500. I don't know. I can't. Right. That doesn't. Putting an open order like that doesn't make any sense to me. Like that. This is some sort of. Because think about it like this: if he were short, that doesn't make any sense. What I was about to say doesn't make any sense. So it doesn't. It's not even worth saying. And so that's how you can see what is on the DOM, right? Wow. No, I can't. I can't do that. He's given us the perfect distance to get back to his offer. And me trying to go short, right? I just got done saying, right, whether this trade wins or loses, look at how this is kind of setting up here. Now I don't know if I have the correct stop or not. That's my quagmire. Is it Streamlabs doing that? There he is. There's an update. Yep. That means they got clipped. Let's go 50. Let's see what's at 50. That's why I still had it at 100. Wow, I should have shorted. Yeah, there. Now there's a bunch of them. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Another sell signal. No. Yeah, you guys doing good over there or what? On the Steelers? I like Rodgers. Yeah, that was weird. Sorry about the mess up with the something happened to with our Streamlabs there. Wow, I missed that by a fucking mile. Wow, that was. Let's see. 5 ticks. Mancini 65. Getting dangerously close. We got about 6 minutes till the top of the hour, folks. We're gonna have a badass Friday and get up out of here, folks. This is my rally cap. Let's go ahead and get them up in the air. It's gonna be a cheers. Cheers, everybody. Let's roll. Let's see, I'm centered pretty good. Elijah, can you move the camera to the. I can do it. Let's see. I've got skills beyond greatness. Somehow it won't go down anymore. But that's just because the camera is not tilted that way. I think I waited too long. I waited too long. I don't think I would have gotten filled. No, there was only 3 contracts that traded right there. I love that I just figured out this bubble. That right there was everything I needed to know. Seriously, that was everything I needed to know because everyone has to understand it's staggered, right? So if there's a green bubble right here, okay, what it means is they bought. Okay, what is this number? They sold 96 or whatever that says at or 20. Sorry, 20 right there on the left of my cursor. Okay, but they bought 123 here, so it's 20 by 123. That's very very valuable information. Because sometimes I was wondering, I was like, well, how do these numbers not match up? This is Ninja Trader. It's all the same. Where's the fluidity of the numbers, right? Where's the I still want 65. I still want 65 as my final target. Now give me my frickin' 65. Please. Okay, I'll move it. I'm gonna move it a hair. But remember, when I stand up, it will have to. We'll have to figure that out. Mean Girl, Happy Mean Girls Day and Taylor Swift Day to those who celebrate. Yes. Yeah. All of us. All right. Exciting news. You can now become a member on iOS. There should be a dollar sign there for you if you'd like to participate instead of having to go into the browser. Yeah. Uh-oh. They bottom on me. I like to sell through the dang big number, big bubble. Buble. That here's why they weren't supposed to make it through that bubble, right? There's stops under the bubble. Now remember, it doesn't have to be the biggest order, right? It's the biggest trade. There's orders that are thousands of contracts, right? You just don't see them. They're icebergs. It's how many trade at one time that's triggering this thing. And it's not anything fancy, right? Like this is just a standard indicator on NinjaTrader, right? So it's not. You just have to understand that all of these indicators are in context with the market, right? We have to understand when to what to do to what to the what's a mahoozy the it's all fugazi. It's fugazi. That is the truth, folks. Right? This is all just everybody has the same belief, so it moves in one direction. Right? That's what a market is. That's all this is. Oh, it's rigged. Yeah, no shit. It's rigged in your own mind, right? It's choreographed on the screen. It's rigged in your own mind. Oh, do you have the order flow package? Do you pay monthly for NinjaTrader or do you have the lifetime package? Now remember, they could buy this bubble, right? And then it'd be really bullish. Okay, so order flow trade indicator, and right now I have it set to 50, and then when the market opens, we'll set it to like 75 or 100. Ooh, they're gonna get me on this one. They bought them. They'll do it quickly if they're gonna do it. Small stops. Sweep the leg. Let's roll. Win or lose, we go to the next. Doesn't matter to me. Trading small. Let's go. Drop it like it's hot. I also went back to old school tape like I know it. Okay. That's tape like I know it. The speed of that thing is what I'm watching. Right now, it's really slow. You can rewind the video. Trade order flow trade detector. Great question. Yeah. And so pre-market, like right now, the volume is really light, so I have it set to 50, threshold of 50. But when the market starts kicking off, that's gonna be too much information. So I'm gonna set it to like 100. Now let's say we get really heavy volume, we'll set it to like 150 or 200, right? So what it's doing, Brad, if you take a look at the example of what I gave, right? Okay, so that big, so see right here where it says 20 by 123 for a total volume of 143 at 70.25. Do you see that? Okay, if you look at the footprint, okay, let's just go over here to the footprint. Watch this. This is going to make a lot of sense, right? Right here, see how there isn't 123 contracts that traded? Let me get a copy from you guys. This is really, really important. Let me see who's paying attention. This is really important because what I'm showing you is kind of the missing piece of all the KISS chart, the bubbles, or excuse me, the KISS chart, the candles, the Joey levels, the spreads, the crime scenes, the snake bites, and all that shit. Right. So watch this. See where my cursor is, and it says 20 by 123, but the footprint says 22 by 25. Okay. So it sold 20 at 70.25. So left side 22, 20 of them at once. As they hit market to buy 123, okay, at 70 and a half. Do you see that? And a half, one up. So where the bubble is where the trade. So if it's bid and like if it's green, it's going to be bid and offer. If it's red, it's going to be offer and bid. That is a major piece of information for this indicator. Mwah. Let's roll. Oh, I'm showing it. I'm showing it right now. Is there a delay, everybody? Please make sure your YouTube video live is red because we had to restart the stream. I'll give everybody just a minute so we can see this. I'm not going to add any more trades to this, right? And unless we get some sort of crazy signal here. Yeah, you guys see that? So that's the missing piece because yesterday I saw it do its little bubble and I'm like, wait a minute, that doesn't look right. And so where we're finding these bubbles, okay, it doesn't mean look, oh, right there you're supposed to buy. Obviously, what you're waiting for is what is the next piece of information from this bubble. That's it, right? Is it? And so, what was our next piece of information? Someone type it in. What was the next piece of information after this bubble that made me blank? This is a really good exercise for all of us. I have a free trade, by the way. I can't lose. There's no loss on this trade whatsoever. Mart, you'll get this pretty quickly. What was the next piece of information after the bubble? Remember, context and everything else. Guys, if you don't know, guess. Because some of you are going to get it right just by guessing. Where was my original entry? 70, wasn't it? Ugh. That's okay. We're going to get our 68 75s. We're going to smack it up, flip it, rub it down. Mancini, 65 coming before they take it up. Free trade stop gets hit at 72.50. 72.50. This is actually a sell signal at 69.75, but it's not going to paint. See, right? But in simple terms, right? Look at my chart. In very simple terms, what happened after the big green bubble? Don't even make it complicated. I'm going to give you the answer. A pink bar where you would look to short on a pullback. Okay, and then all of the other cool things that we can find on the Joey charts and the 15-minute is still down, blah, 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 blah. Right, we're not looking for longs, right? So what we were looking for was the absorption of the buy. Who typed that in? Who typed that in? Mark. Confirmed. Let's roll. Yeah. I'm over here yelling. I forgot we're in. I have the door open, but there's nobody here. It's Friday. Why would doctors be in here at 6 in the morning? We're ripping it now, folks. We just had to get locked in. Do I get stopped at 72s or do I get 65? I don't know. I don't care. I'm going to leave my business right there. Oh, Mart says stay frosty. Mart. See how important the leg sweep is? See how that just made this whole trade free? Let's roll. Okay, we have 14 minutes, 25 seconds till the opening bell. We're green. We can't go red. It'll just put me barely green if this stops. But as of right now, I'm very small green. Okay, let's do a little lesson here. This is a good one here. So we've got a little buble. All right, so what's the buble? Okay, he did 8 by 42, right? So and that's at what? At 69. So at 69, okay, he sold 8 and bought whatever that number was, 42 right here. So at 9 1/4, right? So that's how that works. So what they did is they absorbed that guy. Look, because there was 8 here of the 191, right? See how different that is? Like think about it. It wasn't 42 of the 193 and 8, whatever those numbers are, right? I'm saying it wrong. Okay, it's crisscross, right? Now, there's different ways. Oh, one thing I was going to tell you, if you're wondering why your footprint doesn't look like mine, okay, mine, I do believe, I want to make sure I'm saying this correctly. It's something with this right here. Okay. It's something, I think. Yeah, it's something with bid ask, because there's, yeah. Anyway, I hope that helps. I'm going to step away for a minute. There's no need for me to take another trade. I'm just going to let this one roll through, because I do believe that they're either going to take it to 65, draw, and then bounce, or they're going to bounce it right before 65 because they're going to find that liquidity. Do we still have that huge buyer up there? No, he's gone. He's gone. See how it dissipates and it turns that thing off? Have you guys ever used the heat map? You guys know that there's Bookmap on NinjaTrader. If you pay monthly, or if you have the lifetime package, which here's the deal. If you pay monthly, and it's not legal to get paid by NinjaTrader in the United States of America for affiliates. Just so you guys know, this is not a paid advertisement. If you're going to pay for the monthly, just get the lifetime. Okay, just stop screwing around. Just put it on your 2025 taxes, right? It's going to be $1,500. Just think about it. That only takes you 26 months or something like that to pay for if you're planning on trading for the rest of your life. This is an investment in your tools, right? Let's see. I'm going to look to get out of this trade. To get out of it. No, I'm not. I'm going to hold my process because it's a free trade. You've got a big buy. I will do that in the simulator all freaking day. Let's put the sim on. Let's put a big stop in there because I don't know what the stop would be. And let's go. Let's try to sweep the leg. I'm going to do a simulated long. Okay, so the stop is 10.5 points, 10.5, and we're going to go market. Sim. Yep. You got a golden French fry on the 1 minute NQ, folks. Golden French fry, 1 minute NQ. Ow, that was my sciatic nerve. I was just getting ready to get up and exercise that, but I'm going to have to wait. Okay, and then the add order will be... What is that? My math is bad today. 5 1/4 points on an ad. 5 1/4 points on the Adaruski. 5 1/4 points on the Adaruski. All right. We're going to get some traction here. This thing's going to rip. Unfortunately, I'm not going to move my stop on my ES trade. Nope. These are independent of each other, just so you guys know. 135 target. Yeah, so we would think we'd get nuked, right, Brad? So that's going to push it to new. At the end of every sentence from now on, Mister Fay, you have to say at all time highs. Everything that you say from now on at all time highs. I'm going to move the camera down. Hold on one second here, folks. Oh, did we nail it? No. Now, Elijah, can you move? What do we got here? Let's see. All the way down still. That's a lot better than it was, though, right? Sorry, go ahead. 8 minutes till the opening bell, folks. I'm not going to do a single thing. I'm not going to do a single thing. I'm short the ES, long the NQ, which is dumb, right? But for testing purposes, I'm going to take that NQ long. Testing purposes only. I don't even know if I have the right. Let me see. What is this? Okay. Okay, a full point. Yeah, I like a full point or even a 2 point stop. A point and a half stop on the NQ, right? Because you don't want a 2 tick stop. 2 tick stop in the NQ, less roll. 2 ticks away from the low, right? Because that's less than slippage, right? Those of you that use market orders in the NQ, what's your average slippage? Two ticks, 2.25 ticks. I'm going to close that. Excuse me. Let's see. I'm going to move that stop down to right there. 71 stop. Look at that. Look at that 71 stop. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I am not allowed to do that. What was the stop? Okay, now all right, now. Oh, good. We got some bubble action. Let's do some tape reading. Shall we? Who wants to do some tape reading with Rev? Tape reading with Rev. I am going to move my stop to 71. I'm not going to play with this business. 72 stop. 71.25. Sorry, excuse me. 71.25 stop. Um, because there's a high chance they absorb this 69.75 as we come into the open. And so tape reading, tape reading, tape reading. Okay, stopped for a nice profit. Stopped for a nice profit there. Good, 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 good. Okay. So right here, they sold. It's hard to read. 86 and 4 at 975. Okay, so they sold 86 of the 137. No, yeah, it has to be. It has to be. Okay, and they bought 4 at the 70s. Got it. Got it. So they're absorbing. Okay, here we go. Here we go. They're buying it in. They're buying it in. Good, 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 good. All right. Perfect little exit. Perfect little move the stop down Reno. That was a great trade. That was a wonderful trade. That made a nice little amount of money. NQ, I do believe, hit target. Yep, NQ hit my golden French fry on the NQ, folks. Said lock in. All right, so now what we're watching, you guys know what we're watching. I'm gonna build you the scenario here. Here's the scenario. What's the scenario? 4 minutes till the opening bell. 4 minutes. Slim Shady, you're on. Happy Friday. I will be done trading. Stream should end about 8:30. Whoa. Whoa, I didn't mean to have four. No, I didn't mean to have four contracts on. I promise. Okay, I meant to have freaking. Yeah, there. Yeah, whoa. Yeah, that wouldn't have worked well. That would that not would have. No, no. All right, so 6.5, three and a quarter. Three and a quarter. Love it. Good, 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 good. 75, 75. There we go. Okay, good. Yeah. So, look at it. Went right back to the 70/50. That's, man, that was the perfect. Ooh, that was perfect. That was perfect. So, right. Notice, see how it went right back to this bubble. If I were to get real specific, look at this. Bam. Right. So that's where everybody had their orders. So they completed business on the Buble. It's perfect. Oh, it's freaking juice. 70 quarter completes business 71 by 75. Okay, right back into the VAL. So when we come into the opening bell, are they going to rip this thing, rip Pertino into the V LVN? Okay, which would be about 79, right? Isn't that kind of what we're watching here? If right, if okay, or they accumulated, distributed up here at all time highs, and now they're going to start, unleashing the supply that they have. That's the two levels we're watching. We are fractal down on the 15 minute. We are trend down on the 2 minute chop actually. But this is a light trade signal for me. I want to see what the next bubble comes here. There's gonna be a bunch of bubbles that are gonna pop off here. It's just, it's a matter of, well, which way do they go? No, no fill. Oh my God, no fill. Wow. Wow, I didn't see that. Oh my God, it took way too long to put that order in. 72 is the order, guys. Okay, so what are they now? So we got a big red bubble. What do they do with the bubble? Jason, is it a lot easier for you to see the chart, buddy? I think the background is what was screwing everything up. Okay, 75.75 was 1R from 72.50. I'm going for 2R. I'm going for 2R or 1R from the stop. Man, I missed that freaking 72. I would have piled in. Oh my God, it took too long to put the order in. Okay, 77s. Here you go. Decision. Stops up. Okay, stops up. Get yourself a little bit of profit in there. We're going to go for that LVN. Come on. Stops right up. You need to be underneath that red bubble. 73.25. There you go. Lock it in. Okay. Get ready to move it up again. Oops. Finger glitch. Move it up again. Okay, get ready to move it up again. And bang. There you go. 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 Let's roll. There you go. Good job, everybody. Perfect. I explained exactly what we were waiting for. It worked perfectly. I told you exactly what we were going to do. I told you everything that was happening. Let's roll. I told you guys all in advance. Look, this bubble. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this 70.50 right here. This is not a freaking coincidence. These bubbles are okay. So now look now boom, get out. Okay, or pull your stop up because now that is in control. Look at it. Look at that. Look. It's already down 2 points since I said something. Now can it go straight through it and they absorb it? Yes. Are we going to guess at it? No. So now all the stops are right above that, right? And so then where did we move our stops to, right? Right below these bubbles. So these bubbles have to hold very accurately. Very accurately. Otherwise, there's stops right underneath them, right? You think the computers are going to give you back one frickin' tick? You think they're going to pay you 25 cents? Folks, not a chance in hell. Not a chance in hell. So what we have to figure out is to increase the profitability. It's not looking for more targets, better targets. It's decreasing the giving back. There's 4 points since I said close. Why am I wearing a green bag here? Sir, this is no fair weather fan. Sir. Cowboys. I know. No, that was a joke. That was my sir. On that skit, he's like, don't make me sir you. Don't make me say sir. Sir. Let me stop you right there. All right. So what do they do with this big bubble? This would be a very scary RBI, right? You're like, whoa. Okay, but do they absorb this bad boy? Do they? And it's a rip if they do, right? It's a whack. Because that would have to be somebody's stop that got hit. So the exact number would mean yeah. So 190 of those 195 at 79.50 were a stop order. So think about it, right? Like if all we're doing is just going from pocket of liquidity to pocket of liquidity, when these bubbles pop up, what is that telling you? Yep. Ding, fries are done. Ding, fries are done. Would you like an apple pie with that? Would you like an apple pie with that? Ding, fries are done. Ding, fries are done. All right, I'm setting it all to 100 now, everybody. I'm moving my trade detector to 100. I think I already did this one. Yep. Because when the market opens, you want to see the bigger orders. We were at 50. Well, because 75 was not giving us anything. Like there was no trades over 75. I'm sorry. Hey, maybe next year. Seahawks. Next year, maybe. All right, so they did not make it to these boublés down here. Yeah, if they absorb this, it's quick. It's very, very quick. Very, very quick. Yeah, I mean, cumulative delta is rising. Cumulative, cumulative. Hey. We tied the Cowboys. We lost. Listen. We lost to the Browns. I mean, that's the end of the sentence, right? Like, what? I should have kept those four contracts, huh? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I should have re-entered at 72 instead of fumbling around because that was the Yoda and Luke's back right there, man. Especially with the tail right up into that 70-50. Let's go, G. All for G. All right, here comes yesterday's high. Now the VPOC. So this little pattern here on the profile, this is accumulation or distribution, right? And so now it looks like it's accumulation. The VPOC above yesterday's high is very impressive. Okay, we have a big buble. Let's go, Jesse. Okay, VPOC. Let's get another buble in there. Let's see if they absorb the whole thing. Let's go. Let's go. Is that Robert? Let's go, Robert. The pause that refreshes. All right, here comes VAH 85s. Here it comes. Okay, this is supposed to go right. So stops up. Okay, on the next push, if we can get through the VAH. Okay, he's buying it. He's buying it. He's buying it. We're going to move the stop up again. Get ready to move it up underneath that bubble. Get ready to move up under the bubble. Okay, at least go break even plus one. Okay, 250, 250. Because you don't want it to go underneath those bubbles, and we don't want it under VPOC. Otherwise, we're going to see them sell it. Right. So free trade here. Let's see if they get it up here. I may have my stop a little bit too conservative, but that's okay because those bubbles are turning red. That means that a seller kind of stepped in a little bit here above the VPOC. Let's see if they find another buyer, or I have a beautiful stop at 250, and there's nothing they could do to me. Yeah. See, we didn't want it. We were supposed to have those stay green, right? Perfect. Perfect. Now, does it hold right at this bubble? Maybe, right? It could hold perfectly and still go up. Okay, I don't care. Oh, hey, guess what? Nope. Perfect trade, right? And now think about this. These were all that was perfect tape reading. That was perfect tape reading. Look, they were all green up here, all green, all green. I said, oh nope, it turned red. Put the stop up, right? Because we don't want it through there. Boom. Now this is all sellers. This is all sellers. This is all sellers. This is all sellers. You've been warned. That's what it's telling you, right? It's telling you it's finding the liquidity at market. 148 by zero. You guys going to mess with that liquidity? I don't think so. Or that removal of liquidity? I don't think so. Uh Right. So now, can they bring it back? And if they bring it back, what do they do then? This is interesting. At all time highs. At all, yeah, we don't want to sell. When I say sell, I'm not saying sell to open. No, 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 no. That is a wicked wick. 2 minutes till a 15-minute bell. A 15-minute opening range completes itself. Listen, we could be back at 67.90 before this bar closes. I want to remind everyone of that. Right, as G says that they could thank you for the liquidity. They could tip their hat and pardon, ma'am. All right, let's see if I. It works a little bit. So if I go like this, yeah, it closes it a little bit. Okay, so I can do the cardboard thing here. I don't know if there's much we can do with this though. Not really. It's okay. Okay. I waited too long. I waited too long. Yeah, 84.25 one R. The 8 point stop. Holy shit. Okay, the wick went right to the red and green bubbles. So that's the area we got to get through. What was that 82 quarter? They're trying to buy it here. 81s. Okay, they own it again. Let's see if they get paid. Decision right there at that bubble, right? Because that's where they transacted business the most, right? They the quickest, right? That's so they're all wondering, hey, are you still there? You still interested? If we get up into the VWAP, I'm going to kill my ad order and put my stop up because that's going to be the determining factor right up here. Push, go straight through it. Michael Bublé did not show up. Oh, there he is. He's starting to show up. Let's see which way he goes. Even, perfectly even. Boom. Okay, cancel ad, stop up. Great job, everybody. Free trade. Go 80, go 80, 80, 80 half. I was going to say stop all the way up. 1 hour hit, 1 hour hit. 81.25 stops because you're right below that Bublé, right below the Bublé. Okay, you do not want to own it below Bublé, right? That's what they're telling you right now. Because it's got to make a new high, and you want Bublé to create some mass, some mass, some mass. No news, no news, no news, guys, no news, no news. There's no news. There's no news on anything. There's no news. There's no government agencies to report the news to the people that need to get the news. Just so everybody knows, there's no news. No news. Yeah, that was a good one, G. That was a good. All I did was just wait for my little blue bar to form, and then I just pushed the push the button. It'll tell you if it's going to squeeze, right? It's got to get through this little red dot right here. See that at 84.50. It's got if it gets through 84.50 and closes at a new high with a Bublé, good chance it rippertons to that 8 Quartanius. I'm going to step outside, folks. I got extreme FOMO. FOMO is Rizzle.
Oh, I get what you're saying. I got it from here, guy. Wink. No, 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 no.
Here's the deal: if they find a buyer above this VPOC and they shove it, absolutely, this is what a squeeze looks like. Yes, yes, G. I'm going to remind everyone that there is no news coming from the government. It's not possible. There is no government. Here, Northwest, just so you understand that I'm not fucking around. Look, 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 look. Hit refresh. Do you see those big delayed? There's no government agency to report them, my friend. There's no government agency to report them, my friend. Remember when that used to be my stop sound? I think I want to put that back in my stop sound. Yeah. Yes. Yes. That's why the market's going up, right? But here's the thing. Here's what we have to remember. No government equals no inflation. Let's roll. Let's roll, right? But if we have no inflation, that means the market's going to go down. Now, here's the good thing. You guys should all start having some protection in your accounts because we've gone way too far, way too fast. Okay. And when the market in your IRAs, right? In my IRA, there's protection, meaning I am all cash. You guys know that. Okay. Now, cash or cash equivalents. When the market goes down, for day traders, you make a lot more money if you're profitable because it goes down faster. All right, so see how they're nibbling at the 82s, guys? You see it? It is dead nuts giveaway what they're doing right here. Look. Look, buy. They thought they could absorb. Absorption. Signal. Ripperton. Absorb. Right? So now all stops are 81s. All stops are 81s. Yeah, gee. Remember, I can't hear it on my side. I don't hear any of my orders. I don't have any audibles here. You guys can still be long. 88 quart is 2R. Let me draw it for you. 88 quart is 2R. It was a big stop. It was an 8-point stop. But on days like this, you hammer it, right? You go for it. You swing for the fences. I am taking 1R. The reason I took 1R, let me explain. The reason I took 1R is I didn't have any heat. Like this wick didn't affect me because I wasn't in it. Right? So when I have absolutely no heat, I cannot tell you that I took the risk of that far, right? Yeah, 8:18, G. 8:18 on the, what is it, the 1 hour? Yeah, look at this. Look at this. I told everybody, get in. Get in. This one's going to 5,000. All right, so now you got lots of bubbles up here. This has got to travel higher. There's your, did you get 88 quarter? Did it actually print 88 quarter? There's your 88 quarters immediately, right? So now you've got a big buyer up here, right? So this has got to push. Your stops need to move up, folks. Your stop can be 84.25. This has got to go. This has got to go now. Look at that. Deutschne. 88.25. They completed business, folks, on your 2R. Who took it? Who got it? Give yourself a high five. Show me in the chat with a Joey Bang or a Lamborghini. If you don't have a Joey Bang or a Lamborghini or any of those awesome emotes, you can always join it. I'm thinking about it. It would work really well on this computer. And what's cool is when you're on fiber, you just play on the cloud, so you don't even download anything. Just one account. Just one account. And I'm currently plus 681 after commissions. Plus 681 after commissions currently. Okay, I want to remind everyone there's no news. Now, that would be really crazy is if the news came out, right? But that would mean that the government's back on, right? But look, the longer the government's closed, the better. I'm sorry. Because remember, like emergency services are not closed. Now we can actually have money for them. What do you guys think of something like that? Sorry. All right, so first initial reaction off of that buy up there is they got them, trapped them. So now, 82, trap them or rip them. Okay, I think we're going to find out. Then your next level, 79s, right? Just follow your Bublés back down. Okay, so either this holds hard at 8 deuce, or it doesn't. Or it doesn't. That 70 half held like I'm talking about, though, which is a different pattern, of course. See? Now they're leaning on it. So either they lean on it and it holds, okay, or they go straight to this next one at 9 quarter. Okay, if they hold it, then it goes straight to the 8 quarters. Yeah, I like Battlefield. Yeah, I like Battlefield. Okay, straight through that buyer. Be careful, everybody. They rammed it into new all time highs, and so then they found liquidity. Now they're finding the lack thereof on the way down. Stop filled. Every American agrees that, except for the politicians and the people that help them. 81 tape. 81 tape. Sorry about that. Yeah, just look on the screen, and then you can rewind it to see it or pause it. Yep. Trade detector. It's just on the regular Ninja that you pay for. So we're watching what happens to this box, right? At all time highs. I'll be back. Okay, it looks like they took them. See this wick? Remember the pinprick? Okay, see the wick pinprick? That's the business right there. Look, that's the business. Look, we can go back right over here. Look, that's the business right there. So that's what we're watching, right? So we want all of this to line up with our KISS chart and our system, and so that's where all this is kind of forming together. Like these bubbles are what I see on the tape in direct relation to the order flow, and I look at it on the footprint. Okay, so that's exactly. I just messed my whole screen up. I shouldn't have done that. I just moved my whole screen around. I wish there was a snapback for Ninja Trader. Ninja Trader, snapback, please. I want to remind everyone we have a skewed right profile, heavy on the top side. Again, heavy skewed D. Look, skewed right, skewed right, skewed right. What do they do with it? I see it. I see it. I see it. That's a scary place. Um, the 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 8 is not above the 20. Boom, 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 boom. In a long time. 10 point stop, 6 point stop. That's not terrible. Ooh, we can make it a 5 point stop, can't we? If we bid 81, that'll give us a 5 point stop. Let's go. And then a 3 point stop. How you do? Round and around. What do they do? What do they do with Michael Bublé at 82.25? Do they smoke him? Ain't no half stepping. Taking a train, taking a train, taking a train. Something like a phenomena. Remember, we got the bubbles and then the next action, win or lose. Did they absorb that seller or did they participate in that seller? They absorbed him. So if they absorb the seller and there's boublés, green boublés that pushes it upwards, and then I get my signal, I'm taking my signal. Win or lose. And I got a great price at 80.75. I thank you for that. Yeah. Word them up, y'all. They're leaning into the bid. I see it. That's not. I'm not in control of that. At all time highs. The retail wants it higher. G. 83 half's coming, buddy. They got it. They need another taste of that VPOC. We need to be a little bit careful in terms of. Yep. They just lean into that 79.75. I'm okay with this trade winning or losing. It doesn't matter to me. Go down there and grab me at 79. Take me to 82. Do your thing, Miss Thing. There's no way we print 83. I'm sorry. There's a little tiny gap up, little FVG up there for those people that follow that stuff. Do you guys see it? Come along, my children, come along. There you go, G. Here it comes. And there you go. Now give me my fives. If we get a here's the deal. If we get a big green bar, if we get a big green bubble and it sells straight from it, close. Okay. If we get a big red bubble and it sells from it, close. Because that'll be the next absorption, or lean into the bid. And the reason I say that is we're right at VPOC. Now this could run right through, which I want VAH. Please. Okay, kill the ad, stops up, free trade. Let's roll. Let's roll. Let's roll. Let's roll. They just hit more stops. More stops just got hit 265 times. There you go. There you go. Run them. They know they want it up there. Come on. Okay. Perfect in every way. Do you guys see how we're using the order flow and price action? They are two completely different things. This is fun. Who's having fun? Everybody should be green, 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 green. There's 1 hour. Here, we're going to try something. There's 1 hour left of the Friday stream. Yeah. In 5 minutes, we're going to switch to members only for the last hour of the week. This has been a monster. Your Delta says higher. All right. So now here's the deal. If we break, I don't like that. It has to rebuild now. You see it? It has to rebuild now. No, sir. It's coming. It has to rebuild. You'll get it. It's coming. See, the problem is, where would your stop be? If you took a buy stop, we wouldn't want it under 85.50. Okay, so that would be a 3 point stop. What was your target? Did you say O2? 89. Yeah, O2. 89, 96, O2. So, and if we take a buy stop, your stop is right underneath the big green bubble right here. So your stop is right below 85.75. Straight up, you don't want it any lower than that because that would begin absorption. Just think about it like this: like how do I articulate it? Fucker. Ah, that just messed me up. Here we go. Here we go. Now watch. This has to go quick. If it prints 88.50 and the stop and all my stops will move right up under 85.75. If I can do this correctly, if I can initiate this correctly, this sequence. Right now, I just have the blue bar on, right? But push, go. It's got to go right, and it's got to just keep going, right? Go at all time highs.